My world was simple: fast cars, city lights, and planning my university life in Johannesburg. I knew my grandfather was a traditional king in the province, but to me, that was a world away.
Then the old man passed away, and my family gathered in a Sandton boardroom to divide up his empire.
And to my grandson, Thabo, I leave the royal title, the seat on the tribal council, and final authority over the community trust.
This is a mistake. The boy is a city child. He knows nothing of our customs. He cannot rule. This is an absolute insult to our ancestors. My brother's mind was failing him in his final days.
Mr. Ndlovu, your father was completely sound of mind when he signed this testament last month. The document is fully legalized.
You think you can step out of your fancy German sports car and rule a kingdom, boy? You don't even know the names of the village elders. You don't know the land.
I didn't ask for this, Uncle. I didn't even know Grandfather changed the will. Then do the right thing. Sign the declination papers. Hand the authority over to someone who actually bleeds for our people. Grandfather chose me for a reason. If he wanted you to have the community trust, your name would be on this paper. I'm going to the royal palace tomorrow.
The village is not Sandton, Thabo. Out there, the city lights won't protect you. If you cross that river, you are on your own.
Uncle Jabu wanted the throne. He wanted the mining millions that came with it. And suddenly, my comfortable city life was over. I had to go claim my legacy before they took it by force. I left Sandton before the rest of the city even woke up. 4 black luxury SUVs sent by the Royal Council, carrying a boy who didn't even know how to wear a traditional cloak. Every kilometer, I traveled deeper into the province. The network bars on my phone dropped. But the threats from Uncle Jabu kept coming through. He wanted me terrified. As we crossed the river, the drivers went dead silent. The man at the wheel looked at me through the rearview mirror. We had officially crossed the boundary. This wasn't South African government land anymore. This was my grandfather's territory. Jabu wasn't just waiting for me. He had already set the trap. He knew that the traditional elders would never accept a leader who looked like a tourist in his own home. I walked in there feeling the weight of every eye. I was wearing clothes made for a Sandton mall, standing in a place where history went back 500 years. I could hear my heartbeat louder than the drums. At the front sat my grandfather's throne, the leopard skin, the golden staff. It was waiting for a king, but Uncle Jabu was already standing right next to it.
Elders of the Ndlovu bloodline, look at what my father has left us. A boy who speaks our language with a city accent. A boy who has never bled for this soil. Is this who we trust with our land and our mining rights?
My grandfather didn't choose me because of where I grew up, Uncle. And he chose me because he knew I would protect his family's future, not sell it to corporate investors behind closed doors.
Enough. Bloodline is not just inherited, it is proven by our laws. Before the sun sets tomorrow, both of you will present your vision for the community trust. The elders will decide who wears the skin.
I couldn't sleep. The weight of the kingdom was crushing me. But when I went to clear my head, I heard voices in the administrative wing. Jabu wasn't preparing a speech for the elders. He was signing away our land.
Once the elders appoint you tomorrow, Mr. Ndlovu, we register the lease.
The community gets their minimal payouts, and your offshore account gets the rest.
The elders are old men. They trust me. The city boy is the only obstacle, and by tomorrow morning I will make sure he looks incompetent.
Jabu thought my modern lifestyle was a weakness. He thought being a city kid made me soft, but he forgot that in my world, we don't fight with sticks. We fight with data.
Spying in the dark, nephew? That is a very dangerous game to play in this village.
I know what you're doing, Jabu. You're selling the platinum rights. You're lying to the elders.
You think a little video on the phone can stop me? Tomorrow, the elders will vote for the man who spent his life here. Delete it, take your sports car.
and drive back to Johannesburg. If you stay, you won't survive the sunset.
Jabu thought he had won. He had the elders nodding, the crowd cheering, and a multi-million-rand mining contract waiting in his pocket. He thought he had driven back to Johannesburg.
If these documents surface, we lose everything. We must ensure they remain buried. Our arrangement depends on it.
Our grandfather didn't leave this throne to a politician who sells our soil in the dark. He left it to a generation that will use the future to protect our past.
You cannot rule a modern kingdom with ancient lies. Jabu didn't just lose the throne. He lost the trust of every single person he tried to betray. I am a city kid. I drive fast cars and I live in a world of data. But my blood belongs to this soil. I am Thabo Ndlovu, and my kingdom has just begun.